In Niger's capital, a large gathering of hundreds of individuals has come together to advocate for the withdrawal of the US military presence. Greetings, everyone. Today's video focuses on the recent developments in Niger's capital, Niamey, where protesters have demanded the departure of US troops. This call for withdrawal comes after the ruling junta terminated a military agreement with the US and welcomed Russian military instructors. Demonstrators waving Nigerian flags and displaying signs that read "USA Rush Out of Niger" echoed the anti-French protests that resulted in the withdrawal of France's forces from Niger last year. The US had utilized Niger as a base to combat a long-standing Islamist insurgency in the Sahel region of West Africa. The timeline and certainty of the US troops' departure remain uncertain. Without any further delay, let us begin our discussion on this matter. On Saturday in Niger's capital, a large number of people gathered on the streets to protest and demand the withdrawal of US troops. This came after the ruling junta altered its approach by terminating a military agreement with the United States and embracing Russian military instructors. In a powerful display reminiscent of the anti-French protests that led to the withdrawal of France's forces from Niger last year, a crowd marched together through central Niamey, waving Nigerian flags, following the army's coup. A handwritten sign in English, advocating for the withdrawal of the USA from Niger, was displayed to express solidarity with the junta's decision in mid-March. This decision involved the revocation of an agreement that had permitted approximately 1,000 US military personnel to operate from two bases within Niger's territory. Maria Saleh, a protester on the sidelines of the march, expressed her opposition to the American base by stating, "Our purpose is to reject the presence of Americans on our soil." Niger had long served as a crucial security ally for both France and the United States, providing them with a strategic base to support international initiatives aimed at combating the long-standing Islamist insurgency in the Sahel region of West Africa until the occurrence of the coup. The recent authorities in Niger, like their counterparts in Mali and Burkina Faso, have terminated military agreements with former Western allies, withdrawn from the regional political and economic bloc ECOWAS, and actively sought stronger connections with Russia. The recent arrival of Russian military instructors and equipment on Wednesday serves as additional proof of the junta's willingness to foster stronger ties with Moscow, as the latter aims to enhance its presence in Africa. While a handful of Russian flags were observed during the demonstration, certain individuals informed Reuters on Friday that they were apprehensive about the prospect of Russian defense support transforming into a lasting presence in Niger. Abdoulaye Seydou, the coordinator of the M62 coalition comprised of civil society organizations that spearheaded anti-French protests in the previous year, emphasized the importance of preventing the establishment of permanent Russian military bases. Student Soliman Ousmane expressed similar concerns, pointing out that the presence of the French, Americans, and other nations in Niger began with military cooperation, but ultimately led to their occupation of significant territories within our country. The departure of US troops remains uncertain, leaving doubts about when or if they will withdraw. During the month of March, the highest-ranking US military officials seemed to imply that there might be some level of backing from within Niger's junta for the ongoing presence of US forces, despite the junta's previous announcement of revoking the agreement. Among the programs that the United States has established in Niger, there is a drone base called Airbase 201, which was constructed at a cost exceeding $100 million. According to the crisis monitoring group ACLED, violence in the central Sahel reached its peak in 2023, as conflict-related deaths in the region increased by 38% compared to the previous year. ACLED reports indicate that over 8,000 individuals lost their lives in Burkina Faso alone during the same period. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.